Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to cover the top 5 armor mods on the Nexus for October 2023. Let's get started. Coming in at number 5 for this month is the Wyrm Slayer armor, uploaded on the 24th of October with 200 endorsements at the time of making this video. This from the mod's description. This is an ELLE-ified, craftable armor made out of leather and steel, endurable and agile enough to dodge a dragon's flame. To me this makes sense. It does seem very light and flexible. Initially I had a criticism that the armor appeared incomplete or that something was missing. Even my wife commented that this armor looks like something that she might wear to a yoga class. The detail of the scales and the leather are very well done, and I really like the specular added to it that gives the scales a reflective sheen. If you like this armor, then I encourage you to check out Obi's Patreon page, where you can find more free goodies and are able to support the mod author, which will give you access to all of their other mods. In order to demonstrate the flexibility and agility that this armor affords, I decided to use claws for the demonstration. It's not something that I'd touched before in Skyrim, though I have considered an Edward Scissorhand build for a character in Skyrim VR, since in Skyrim VR you are not restricted in combat by combat animations and have the liberty of moving your hands as fast as your arms can. But I digress. The high armor rating on this bodysuit is what allows you to get up close and personal and eviscerate your opponents. Number 4. Midnight Stealth, uploaded on the 16th of October with 258 endorsements at the time of making this video. Ashtoreth's done it again. If you're not aware, this mod author has a Patreon where they regularly release free armor mods that have been commissioned by other patrons. If you like this armor, then check out Ashtoreth's page. They have been consistently putting out great work. This armor requires that you build a Bodyslide to use it. No, really, it won't work like some of the other mods that'll give you a default body shape if you choose not to generate a Bodyslide. The armor simply won't show on your character at all. The armor itself has a Chinese Chipiao look and consists of 6 pieces. It also shows a lot of skin and is great for showing off those tattoos. If you like the Bodyslide I'm using, it's called the Big Essentials. I'll admit, I don't like how all of the armors look on this Bodyslide, but the armors that show more skin, as you will see in this video, really complement the Bodyslide well. Now, what can I say? I'm branching out of my conservative roots and starting to embrace what I used to call slutty mods. I mean, I'm just a guy after all. Dark Rebel, uploaded on the 26th of October with 359 endorsements at the time of making this video. A craftable light armor, which is extremely modular, with 10 different pieces and is ESL flagged. This armor was in 2nd place, however recently was pushed down the list. Man, I love this armor. I love how modular it is, and even though it's 10 pieces, you have at least 3 variations of every piece. Here are just 3 combinations, however, you can make dozens of ensembles with this mod alone. All of the pieces come in different colors and textures. I'm honestly not familiar with this mod author, ELLE. However, just by looking at this mod, you can tell that they make armor mods for Fallout 4 as well, because I really thought I was looking at a mod port when I first saw this one. I'm going to keep an eye out on this mod author, as they also have the top slot for the #1 armor on this list. Alexi also has a Patreon page, which I encourage you guys to check out. Number 2, Sangria, uploaded on the 27th of October with 377 endorsements at the time of making this video. This mod adds the Sangria Hunter character kit, inspired by Kafka from Honkai Star Rail, which seems to be a mobile Android game similar to Genshin Impact, if you're familiar with that game. The mod includes the greatsword that I was using with the Dark Rebel armor. It just happens to go very well with that armor as well, but it's actually from this armor mod. In this mod's page description, the author states that it took them 16 days to make this armor. However, it was originally meant for Starfield, but they didn't find that Starfield is decently moddable enough yet for that venture. I certainly feel what the mod author is saying here. I personally was very excited to hear Starfield was coming out and was looking forward to recording content for it. However, to me, it still feels like a Fallout 4 DLC, so I'm going to give it time for the modding community to polish it up, which is typical when it comes to a Bethesda game. Coming in at number 1, Style Kimono, uploaded on the 20th of October with 456 endorsements at the time of making this video. As mentioned previously, I'm using the Big Essentials Bodyslide, and it really accentuates the features of this armor very well. However, I'm not using 3BA to make the body parts jiggle, though the armor does have it configured if you wish to add. This dress is also of Asian origin, though where the Midnight Stealth armor resembles a Chinese chipiao, this dress resembles a Japanese kimono. There are 9 different variations of this armor. The beautiful floral decorations, combined with the different colored sash and rope, with every variation, is very well done, and I'm not sure I could have done a better job if the armor was modular with its combinations. I generally do prefer a modular armor mod. However, going through 30 plus pieces of armor will clutter your inventory, and there is something to be said about less is more. This is one of those cases, as this mod only consists of 1 piece of armor. Here's a quick showcase of all 9 armor variations. Enjoy. A galloping ghost haunts the cemetery. The Dutchman had overheard someone at the tavern. Slowly the Dutchman began to walk. He started humming to himself in order to keep himself busy. As he was walking, he saw a strange light rising from the cemetery ground. He stopped right in his tracks. He was unable to move. His heart pounded with immense fear. Out of nowhere, a white mist began to rise in the graveyard. It then burst through a grave that had no name on the headstone, and out came a headless horseman. The Dutchman shrieked in fear. A terrible shriek it was. The headless rider was coming towards the Dutchman at full gallop. The Dutchman turned around and ran as fast as he could. Honorable mention, Beldam Weave by Obi. I'm always happy to see seasonal mods, and this one comes with a little spooky adventure with lots of creepy armor sets. If you've made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you and thank you for watching. Remember to endorse your favorite mod authors on the Nexus and Patreon to show them your support, and maybe we'll get to review some of their mods on this channel. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. That really helps motivate me to keep making these videos. Till next time, peace.